to start the pre-show a little bit early. We'll just wait for people to pour in. How you doing, Danny?
Hey, hey, hey. You know, what's happening?
All right. Anyway, so yeah, we're waiting for DJ.
God, I'm ghostly pale.
Yeah,
I could be the token white guy in the episode.
Yeah, we're the rest of us are minorities. Yeah. Oh no.
I need a spray tan.
Now that I okay, so I hooked up our streaming to also the Magic Scroll Network Facebook page, and since then, like, I thought I got a lot of notifications for just the YouTube. Like, Facebook is just like blowing my fucking phone up here.
Mm-hmm.
It is nuts.
I bet.
Like, I'm just leaving it open. I'm just like, there's no point to this. Just even closing it. There's more notifications.
Especially if people like leave live comments and shit too. You're gonna get a notification every time.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous, man. So anyways.
Hardcore.
So yeah, I don't know about Graverobber. I got finished previewing some of the stuff to talk about on Danny's new show, Off the Cuff. I was really surprised. I was really surprised at the one bit. You know what bit I'm talking about?
You mean Ricardo and Frank?
Ricardo and Frank. I was surprised it came out so fucking well.
Yep.
I liked that one that involved the radio station.
Ooh, Dead Air. You like that one?
I like the ending of it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, the whole point is it totally that's like the huge swerve. Like, no one expected. Oh my God! He used a dildo to beat up the
to actually murder a guy. Yeah, that's
and then he just saying, "I skull fucked him."
Yes,
and he's coming down on the stretcher. It was so great.
Yeah, that shit had me laughing.
Oh yeah,
he went insane, but he was so proud of that's what he did.
I mean, why not, dude? Why not? It's like
I did it. I fucked him.
And the idea was like I wanted to make sure that his laughing sort of like reverberated out into like the actual, you know, the ending outro.
Yeah.
And oh my God, like I know we're going into a lot of detail. We're gonna try and
this is the pre-show. Yeah, this is the pre-show. So like this is just for the bonus content for everybody that's watching, and then this is gonna make the show. But I mean, like I was kind of proud of how fast Dead Air moved and like how consistently funny it was, like throughout the whole fucking thing. Like there's a nice false jump scare in there.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like calling down the hall. He's like, Steve, what? Fuck! God damn it!
He's like, Steve, yeah,
yeah.
Steve, Jesus.
It's such a fake out. I loved it. I loved it a lot. But like, oh my God, like just listening to the Frank and Ricardo dialogue, I am so excited to just.
We're getting like a lot.
Oh hey, what's up? We got a spam bot.
Yeah. And
wow.
Yep, block that sucker.
Oh my God! Like I am so ready to write the 3 days. Like I am just.
What you mean? The 3 days it took them to get from San Antonio to DC?
Yeah. I am so
You're
ready
welcome
to write
to start
that,
at any point, man. You're welcome to.
I just. It is. Oh my God! I had a lot of fun because I knew it was gonna work, right? Like you have faith in everything, like you know what I mean. Like you do the lines and then you send them in, and you're like, well, it's up to editing now, and like I knew it was gonna work. I just didn't know it was gonna work that well, you know.
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, I really I want to make sure that, you know, especially when the audience members finally hears this thing for the first time.
I think I'm blocking them and you're unblocking them, Graverobber.
No. No, I'm clicking block user. They
Yeah.
keep showing up. Block
Dang.
user, an error occurred. Try refreshing the page.
I'm not doing that. I wonder what site that is. YouTube or Facebook.
It's probably in Facebook. Either way,
That too.
Has a
We'll do
YouTube
that too.
symbol on it.
they be gone. But yeah, I mean, like I went into. I was like, look, I have all that stuff for Frank, and I was like, this is going to be absolute gold. Even if I just give it a little bit of breathing room and let shit happen,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is going to be priceless. And like the whole idea of you yelling at him, pulling out of the driveway, and just, oh hi, like, and then you change your demeanor almost immediately when you're talking to the lady to watch Winston. It was great.
Oh, what's up, DJ? Welcome.
There he is.
Yo, everyone.
Oh my God! So, like I said, I didn't expect it to work that well. Like I knew it was gonna work. I just didn't think it was gonna work that well.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh, man. But anyways,
Did anybody check out episode 7 of Noxo?
yeah.
Yes.
But I don't want to say shit.
Okay.
What's with
I
the
want
comments?
to. Yeah. It's a spam bot.
You can't tell by nakedhd.xyz.
I mean, that's
Yeah, it's a
totally
spam
my
bot.
fan. I mean, they're fans of me, apparently.
Yeah.
You know, they
I
have
mean, that's
to.
why it's there in the first place. It's like, what?
Because
They
we
didn't
spam
show up
bots, dude.
until I got here.
Yeah.
You know,
We
They're
went
like,
live
Oh,
and
Danny,
they
we
sent-
love you. You're a loser. Let's hear all these naked women. I'm like, yeah.
I just looked at the screen and was like, Danny needs to get laid. Let's inform him of this.
Apparently, hey, look, you know, it is what it is at this point.
And now the DJ showed up. They're not going to spam anymore.
They're
They're like,
like,
nah,
no,
that guy
they're like,
fucks.
We ain't dealing with that guy. No,
Now they're
Yeah.
scared.
That guy fucks. He doesn't need any help. Ain't that right, brother?
He's hardcore.
Well, that's why we don't
Because
talk
it's a
about
nerd podcast on
I know.
Facebook. Even losers fuck girls.
Unless you're gay, then you're not. You're fucking
Hey.
other dudes.
There you
I
go.
know.
So
And
you
what
know,
happens if you're a gay loser? Do you have to call them to try to figure out something? Like, is there like a plan for them? I don't.
Maybe. I mean,
Right,
like,
is there
it's
like a secondary
1-800,
website?
Like, hi, listen, I'm
saw-
gay, but I'm a loser also. Is there a way we can fix this situation? Come on.
I need a site for me. Representation matters. You know.
I'm not saying anything about myself here, but okay, I'm saying something about myself.
Watching the next 5 minutes. Even gay losers have sex with this website.
Shoot, I'm on the phone.
Oh no. Stop fucking with the telemarketers.
Oh, come on, it's so fun.
I do love the idea that when we started writing Juice and the Leaf, you really wanted to go like over the top flamboyant with it, and I had to like pull you out of that tree like a cat. I was like, no.
Well, that's just it. I mean, like, I did.
Hey Ash.
I mean, we were, you know, the cool thing is that when we were sort of like the idea of Leif being sort of flamboyant, that
Yeah.
worked because it totally offset Juice's like positivity, so to speak, which was really weird.
How
Considering.
stoic he is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's stoic. He's polite to an extent, but he's just like, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. And like Leif is like, okay, you can fuck with me a little bit, but if at least you're not boring. If you're boring, you're gonna get it. So
Speaking of which, like DJ plays Henry in that series, in the Dark Charm Presents. And like, what has been your thoughts? Playing Henry in all this, we are all doing well. Ashley, and there's a kitty cat.
fantastic, Ashley. Thank you.
DJ,
Yeah, man.
There he is.
I'm waiting for the full question.
how do you feel playing Henry in opposition to Juice and Leaf?
Something you want to
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? Why?
I got it. Because when I get in the mindset of Hendry, I just keep thinking to myself, I gotta get away from these people as quickly as possible.
So like,
There we go. Dial down the extra-
whiteness?
down the white. The extra white.
So like, you literally go into like the
There you
mindset
go.
of Henry, like somebody from the 50s kind of thing. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
you kind of carry that whole resentment with you while you do it.
Yeah, it's like these boys ain't natural. In more ways than one.
These boys ain't natural. Darnations.
Right? What in tarnation is going on here? So yeah,
really,
and,
do you...
and the fact that I also think it's like when I'm in the mindset of Henry, I keep thinking to myself, okay, these guys could kill me with a flick of their wrist. Why am I here again?
It's because we need you, baby. We need
No,
you.
you don't.
Yes, we do. We can't do all. We can't do everything. It's just not that fun, if we just do everything.
Oh yeah, it's like it's
Hey,
like
Susan.
it's like oh yeah, it's like it's like hey, you take out like it's like you take out Alaska. Here's this rock we missed. Go get it, Henry.
It's a lot.
I
I
think
hate getting set on pointless fetch quests.
I think I think Henry plays such a vital role. And is it still being spammed?
Well, it took it off of our thing, but
Oh,
it doesn't
no,
take it
no.
off of like YouTube and everything else.
I don't know. I
Dang.
just got a message that there's. All right. Hopefully they can erase. I don't want it being hit on our YouTube, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, it's all
That
still there.
Stuff on there.
it's still there. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hold
Do
on.
we have to delete it manually?
That's what I'm. Hold on. That's what I'm gonna try
Might
to do. I
have
don't want
to.
it. I don't want that fucking getting a strike in our channel. Hold on.
And it's only blocked for 5 minutes. Really?
Yeah.
So you'd have to keep blocking it every time unless you got rid of it entirely. That sucks.
Yep. It's a damn shame.
What? It is not being removed. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks a lot. Like, it is not going away. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, fuck it. Everybody who's watching, just spam FL in the chat. Give those fucking perverts the L. Let's get rid of it. Let's keep chatting so that the window has no choice but to scroll up. Just spam stuff in the chat, guys. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyways, thank you. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. But again, really, I'm trying to get rid of that shit, and you're fucking putting that in.
Yeah, now they're gonna say not only were you losers, but now we're like smoking pot and stuff now too.
God damn it.
But the page scrolled down.
Well, there you go. But wait, we went from like 69 to 42, which is supposedly the meaning of life,
It
to
is the meaning of life.
420. Which is
Which is also the meaning of life.
Anyways, so DJ, so like, really, like, do you really think where's Wayne Mike Smith when we need him? I'm sure he'll come along soon. Like, do you really think that like Henry's like, like that useless in the grand scheme of things, or have you read ahead to what the next chapter is going to be?
In his mind, I think that at this stage, where we're currently at, is that I was like, okay, I have two guys here that could pretty much, break the world in half, like literally, or at least one of them can. And it's like this organization wants me to keep an eye on them, and it's like. And if they decide to go nuts, like what the hell am I supposed to do? Buy them a freaking Krispy Kreme donut, hoping they calm down or some shit.
I think
don't know,
Leif
that's a
would
lot
be
of
happy
sugar
with
that
a
might not
croissant.
work.
I think Leaf would love a croissant. Say again, Graverobber.
I said a Krispy Kreme donut's a lot of sugar. It might not help calm someone down.
Oh, not
It might-
juice.
It might calm Juice down. He likes sugary stuff.
But he also likes lots and lots of alcohol. So it's
Also
kind of
true.
like,
I think the dough and yeast would just help him, can try to keep sober for a little while.
So
But
like
anyway.
a Krispy Kreme donut and some rum chata.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like a cinnamon shake with a donut. But let's go ahead and get the show started now that we're all here. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of VTNetwork. I'm your host, Deadman. With me, as always, my brother DJ, the Graverobber, and we got special guest Donnie Atwell from the Dark Charm Media channel. I almost choked on that fucking word because I ran out of breath. But today's episode is brought to you by Jerry Lee Lewis's Guide to Cousins, Marriage, and Legality. Use code It's Legal in this state for 18% off. DJ.
Hey, there's a market. They want to know.
apparently.
3 states, and of course, it's only limited to 3 states, but
It's really not. That's kind of what's scary about it. Moving on.
well, no, I
Anyways.
mean, well, people are people, but I mean, like legally, married and all that stuff is reduced to 3 states.
You grossed out Susan on that one. Hey, well, they pay. We say the sponsor. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so what have you guys been up to? We'll start with you, DJ. We'll move to Danny, then Graverobber, then me. Final. What have you been up to? What have you been consuming? What have you been watching? You bastard! You.
Yeah, getting over a week-long sickness or condition, really.
Not really.
Fucking kidney stones, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're that age. We're that age, Bubba. We may not look it, but we're that age.
Yeah, like fucking all week. I mean, I managed to catch it before I had to pass it, but you know that one, that time where it like goes from the kidney down, and
Yeah.
like you experience like fevers and like your body's like super weak. You don't want to fucking do anything like at all. I chug a bunch of pomegranate juice, so I caught it before I had to pass it, but yeah, no, like I was fucking out. It's like the world is paid. I want to kill it.
Just run towards the nearest living thing and kill it.
Pretty much.
Ow, well, I'm glad you're feeling better, brother. So no media whatsoever this week, huh?
No, I didn't want to fucking think.
No, I don't blame
Yeah, thinking was too hard. It was like, fuck you.
you. What about you, Danny? What have you been up to this week?
Well, I've been watching Star Trek Picard. Finally got a chance to start that series.
Oof. No, thank you.
Well, for some people it's an acquired taste. For others,
Yeah.
it's cool. But that's what I've been catching up. Like I just finished the first season for that. I've been watching MASH. I have my own thing that MASH is. Like been watching it for a bit now, and I'm starting to come to the conclusion that Scrubs is just MASH without the war. It really is. So yeah, I mean, I've been watching that. Video game wise, not really do too much of anything in that regard. I've been just constantly doing writing and editing stuff, and just that's what I've been doing.
Been on the
pretty busy.
creation trail, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. What about you, Graverobber?
Well, I've been playing The Outer Worlds, and so far I haven't had to make any hard decisions involving a little girl, so I don't know what you guys are
Yeah,
talking about.
he didn't get the mission, DJ.
I've literally got one more side quest left, and then I invade the prison planet. So
Yeah, that was like the decision with the little girl is a while ago. It's right after you get your mechanic. I don't know why he didn't get it. You got it, right, DJ?
Yeah, I got it. It's to be fair, it's a little out of the way.
to be fair,
Yeah. To be
So-
fair.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. So.
I don't know.
But yeah, like but like damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the
Maybe
hardest.
it's one of the DLCs that comes
No,
with.
no,
Okay,
it's
I don't know.
part of
It's
the
a
main
main
game.
game.
Yeah, I haven't had any hard choices to make. I pretty much it's either if they don't cooperate, I kill them. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna get a new phone on Friday, but the people at the AT&T store at 10993 Colonial Boulevard, Suite 103, Fort Myers, Florida, are poorly trained.
Ooh.
And
You're
I was
calling
on the
them out,
phone
dog.
with them. Hell yeah, I'm calling them out. I'm pissed.
You should
And
be rightfully
they
pissed.
were like, "Oh yeah, you can get that deal, but let's go ahead and activate you an account." And I was like, "All right, am I still gonna get the deal?" Yeah, you'll just be able to come in on Friday when you're ready, and then we'll do the deal then. But we'll have your account ready to go, so that way it makes it a little easier. And I was like, "All right, so let's do that." So she was like, "All right, cool. We got you a SIM card coming. When you get the SIM card, go ahead and activate it, and then you should be good to go on Friday, so you can go ahead and get your new phone." Well, I got the SIM card on a Wednesday. I activated it, and then I go in on Friday, and they're like, "Oh, your account is too new. It has to be at least 60 days old before you're eligible for upgrade." And I was like, "Well, that's not what I was told." And then they were all like, "Well, we can still get you the phone, but you'll have to create a new line, and then you can add the new phone on that line." And I was like, "How much is a line?" "Oh, it's $60. So an extra $60 a month. Then I'll have an entire line that I don't use, which means the phone that I want to use is going to be attached to a new phone number." And then I spent over an hour on the phone with customer service and talked to a
that's
bunch
BS.
of, oh my God, dude. So all in all, I have to wait 60 days no matter what. Because the other solutions were, well, we could cancel your one phone number and change it, and then you can get your phone through the mail. And I was like, no, because I want to go to the store because I work when the mail gets delivered, and I don't want it sitting in the sunlight or inclement weather or getting stolen while I'm at work. And they're like, well, you can have it sent to the post office. I get off work when the post office is closed. So even then, I won't get the phone on Tuesday. I'll get it on another Saturday. But luckily, the S22 Ultra is an ongoing deal with no expiration date, so I'm guessing that getting a new phone is part of starting the new life for Graverobber, so that's a little upsetting.
It is, and I still think they should fix that for you. I really
man.
fucking do.
I do too. Like, if any of our viewers know somebody, like maybe at Samsung, toss me a phone.
AT&T at AT&T.
The S22 Ultra 5G, 512 gigabyte. That'd be great. AT&T obviously can't do anything. One lady was like, well, we can send you a phone that's only $1 a month. And I was like, well, what phone is that? It's a Google this and this and this. And I was like,
It's a Google. It's made for infants.
yeah, I was like, that's not what I want.
It's a
And I told them, I was like, I
thingamabobber.
very specifically switched to AT&T so I could upgrade to this phone. So, yeah.
I don't know. I'll maybe I'll get on the line with you. I'm good at carrying these people.
Oh, dude, I carried them for over an hour.
Nah,
3 different
I'm
people.
professional grade, but
Yeah, you think you can do better.
I can actually.
Yeah, no, because then that was the biggest deal. They're like, oh, well, we can mail you a phone, and you can change your phone number and use that phone. I'm like, no. And then I'm like, why can't I just get a phone from the store and then you mail the phone to the store to replace their stock? Well, we don't know if the store has that phone in stock. I know for a fact the store has the phone in stock. That's why I went to this specific store.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. People are poorly trained, and it definitely brings their customer satisfaction rating down. Like,
But to be fair,
fair.
your service has gotten a lot fucking better.
I don't give a damn about the service.
Oh my god.
Ah, man, service is the best part about that stuff.
I'm a hermit, though. When I'm not at work doing stuff, when I can't be on my phone, I'm at home connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but like you and I talked the other day when you left your house, and usually your phone when you were on T-Mobile disconnects completely. Your phone just like vomits. It's like no, and that's it. Conversation over.
Yeah.
At least now it's connecting and you sound better.
Sure, but I don't have the device
Oh
I
my
want.
god. Yeah, I understand. We'll get you that device. Don't worry. Anyways, as you guys can see, yeah, I went and got my sleeve started. All my favorite starships are gonna be tattooed on my body soon.
Is that the one from Futurama?
It is. It is a Planet Express ship. That is the where is it? That is the swordfish from Cowboy Bebop. Planet Express. The USS. I think this is a Voyager. The Nebuchadnezzar from the Matrix. Serenity.
It's not a starship.
The Nebuchadnezzar.
It functions on Earth.
I'm not going to get into it. The USS Endeavor, an X-wing, and the TARDIS, of course, and a TIE fighter. I'm missing two ships, right? Because I had to tap out. I was like, we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna get the planets tattooed. We're gonna get all the swirly stuff and everything that makes it a sleeve. And then about the second or third break, I stood up and I was like, my name is Hamburger. I'm like, this is not gonna take any more ink. We're done. So I'm missing the USS Sulaco, and I'm missing the Black Pearl. And the Black Pearl's gonna be like the linchpin right here on my wrist.
The pirate ship,
Yeah.
also not a starship.
Not getting into it.
No Enterprise? No Romulan
I never liked the
Centurion?
Enterprise. I never liked the Enterprise. Give me the USS Endeavor, baby. The ship that was literally designed to fuck around and find out. This was a starship class that was built to go explore, but not do what the Enterprise did, because the Enterprise was long distance exploration. The Endeavor was one that was not only sort of long distance, but it was actually equipped with battle apparatus. And it was the whole crew was not Federation trained, but military trained. So they actually fought in fucking wars, unlike the USS Enterprise. So, the Endeavor.
No, the USS Enterprise just had a badass captain who was willing to take risks.
And fuck anything that moved.
Hey. Progressive.
Like, you know, like, fucking Kirk just showing up, be like, but does it have a
A
pussy?
warm crevice. Yeah, no, that's
No.
why they won't take prior Marines in Space Force. We've made contact with extraterrestrial life.
Let's get them now.
Boys, get the rubbers.
Get the rubbers. We're gonna catch some space STDs.
Woo! Go to the
DJ.
space strip clubs.
DJ, you're the only one that hasn't commented, man. What do you think?
Yeah, interesting choice for a sleeve, really. Although I do agree with Rave. It's like the Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of their ships were repurposed, you know, from back in the day. So that was a starship. So
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, I agree with Gray with the Black Pearl. That's as far from a freaking starship as you could get. It's not a submarine.
I mean, technically, they use the stars to navigate still.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess so. You know?
The reason I'm getting it as a starship, believe it or not, is because it did go through the Green Flash. And technically, what is the Green Flash but the death of a star?
Oh, I thought that was She-Hulk gone wild.
I wish. Imagine.
You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, how come when Bruce turns into the Hulk, his shirt rips off, but when She-Hulk does it, only her shoes fall apart?
Yeah.
Because she's
I
smart
feel
enough
like
to
we're-
wear, to wear
Because it's
stretch
not
clothes.
fair.
I feel like we're getting cheated out. I'm all
No,
for gender equality.
DJ, say it. Come on.
Because she's smart enough to wear stretch clothes.
Yeah. Quite literally, the first time she does actually Hulk out, she goes full naked, and like it only took one time for her to learn. The rest of the time, she wears expanding clothing that was designed by Reed Richards. So yeah. Unlike Bruce, who's like, "I'm never gonna transform again." Fuck. She was like, "No, I know I'm gonna transform again. So I'm gonna wear clothes literally designed by Reed Richards and his wife Susan to fit not only my appearance but my ability to expand." So yeah, she was smarter literally than Bruce fucking Banner in that aspect.
Well, she is
Gender
a lawyer.
equality, guys.
Huh?
Well, she is a lawyer.
Yeah. So
Gender
yeah.
equality, guys. Free the nipple.
No, well, she even broke the fourth wall, I think, on that one, didn't she, DJ? Like when she broke the fourth wall, where she was like, comic code, like when she first hulks out. And anyways, I've been watching. I watched Stranger Things, like the new season. they are not fucking around this season. Like, they are killing kids left and fucking right.
There you go, DJ.
And I am talking like not like implied, like you know, like it was like in the first season, the way Barb died, right? Where Barb was like sucked into the pool, and you're like, oh no, the Demogorgon got her. No, this time you're like, that guy's fucking dead.
He's a fucking dead guy.
That's a fucking dead guy right there. Fucking, it is vicious, man, and I am loving it. They haven't explained jack shit about the fucking main villain this season, but I'm just like at this point, who gives a fuck, you know?
Good.
I watched the first 2 available episodes of the new Obi-Wan show.
I usually get like a few episodes in before so I can binge it a little bit just to.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to watching it. But judging by your face, I'm probably not gonna like it.
Like, the thing is, so story-wise, it does stick to the idea of what Ben Kenobi was, not Obi-Wan. Ben Kenobi was a crotchety old hermit. You know what I mean? Like, he cut himself off from the Force and was kind of an old asshole out in the desert in the middle of fucking Tatooine. However, that's not my issue. Like, it does stick to that, and it does have, like, other characters that are going to be involved, and it has Inquisitors, like we saw in the freaking previews. But there are some issues with, like, the CG and the production. I'm like, you spent millions and millions of dollars on The Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Somehow you just couldn't CG better fucking tracks for that camel thing to walk in. That thing looked like I did it on my phone. I was like, that looks fucking god awful. And in some fucking scenes they forgot to add the tracks at all. So it's just a floating camel thing just there, and you're just like, huh. But I am liking it. I am really interested where this is going to go because the Inquisitors are involved.
Well, they probably cut the budget because they found out Fantastic Beasts could make a movie for $200.
Jesus.
And watch it flop.
Yeah. I've also watched a couple of weird animes. I'm not going to get into them. Playing the Outer Worlds, restarted it, and the new Division 2 season came out, and like the first person was released. Took me 5 minutes to go in there, wipe the floor with them, and I was like, great, now I gotta wait a week for the next person to be revealed. But anyways, with all that said, let's go ahead and get into the show. We got some stuff to talk about. All right, I nailed it. But I don't know. Do you guys want to talk some Dark Charm stuff, some voice acting stuff, or do you want to do a couple of stories first?
It's up to you guys. I'm
asking the committee.
I'm just here because I was asked to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you assholes are the committee, so have an opinion. You know, you are on a podcast.
Let's do some stories.
There, we'll do some stories. Thank you, Danny. Christ.
You're the guest, Daddy.
There is no Christ here. You know this.
Only Zool.
Dude, imagine how messy it would be if when you got your hair cut, your hair would bleed.
Ooh.
Somehow
Like,
you
it
bring
didn't-
that up, but
like,
you
if
can't give
it
an
wouldn't-
opinion.
If it wouldn't hurt, but it would just bleed.
Dude, don't give me ideas.
Oh my god, stop.
All right,
Susan
so these
says
three
there's
ducks.
tiny thing. Shut up. The tiny thing that bugged the fuck out of me. Everyone's looking for a Jedi, and he flashes his lightsaber. He flashed his lightsaber before they were looking for him. An entire city is hunting a Jedi with a little girl. That character says repeatedly the word in public, and why aren't they wearing their hoods? I tried to explain it to you, but honestly, you didn't want to hear my opinion, so I'm not going to bother with it.
So if these three ducks walk into a bar.
Oh my god. Project Keystone, no, they weren't looking for Obi-Wan. They were looking for the other Jedi on Tatooine. They weren't looking for Obi-Wan, and they had found him and already killed him. So by that time, the Jedi was dead, according to everybody. So no, I'm not wrong. Project Keystone is Microsoft's affordable cloud gaming streaming stick.
The fuck?
I am Yeah, like I saw this and I was just like, this is really weird. My opinion is moot. It was dumb, sloppy writing. Well, in that case, your opinion is moot. It was not dumb, and it was fine writing. Like, I can do that too. I guess this is not loading. So, Microsoft has confirmed that it's working on an affordable streaming device capable of streaming Xbox games through the cloud. Windows Central reports that it received confirmation from Microsoft that its streaming dongle, named Project Keystone, is meant to be an easy and affordable option for people who want to play and access games on the cloud gaming service. Our vision for Xbox cloud gaming is unwavering. Our goal is to enable people to play the games they want to on the devices they want, whenever they want, wherever they want. As announced last year, we've been working on a game streaming device codenamed Keystone that could be connected to any TV or monitor without the need for a console.
I
So
hate
this
that
is
fucking word, dongle. It's so stupid.
kind of weirdly sexual, right?
And at some point, someone's gonna jailbreak it. I'm telling you.
Like,
Yeah.
well, of course.
So basically, what this is pretty much their answer to the Switch.
I don't want to say the Switch.
Portable device connected to any TV and monitor. It's the Switch, dude. It's basically the Switch.
Yep.
Remember
It's-
what did Amazon do with that one stick that they had? Remember?
with the Fire Stick.
No. It
TV?
was a gaming one. It was a gaming one, and they had that really shitty controller. We covered this about 2.5 years ago. DJ, remember that?
I remember Google was doing something with that.
Google. It was Google. Yeah. You're right. It was Google, and like it failed miserably. They also costed what $300 for just a controller.
Yeah, that's
You know,
That's the
not
price
very
of a fucking
cost-effective.
console. Like,
plus,
what?
I think you have to pay for the streaming service. Plus, you have to pay for the games in order to play for the streaming service. It was like,
Yeah. It was stupid. Microsoft also told Windows Central that it has decided to pivot away from its current iteration of Project Keystone and will take its learning and refocus its efforts on a new approach that will allow it to deliver Xbox cloud gaming to more players around the world. Now, I would be all for this if it wasn't for the idea of how limited these streaming games are. Like, unless it is a very specific game and a very specific like publisher, like you're not allowed to stream it.
streaming games in general is just freaking stupid, at least in my opinion.
No, expand on it.
I mean, no, I mean that's the thing. It's like there's so many things that could go wrong, as you said, like the licensing, to make sure they go through freaking channels. And if you're playing this game, how long is going to be on there? They can literally take down games like at the drop of a dime at their whim.
Yeah, and you could be in the middle of a game and all of a sudden it's gone.
You know?
I agree with them on that one.
Not to mention you better have a kick-ass internet connection.
Yeah, because if you
as
don't,
well. Shit goes down. It's like like something happens with the net, or like your service provider is not is not competent. Well, you're fucked.
or they're like the poor Graverobbers, phone company, totally
Yeah.
incompetent.
No
Yeah,
shit.
no,
right?
I mean, like I get like streaming does have its uses. I mean, if you want to try out a game or whatever, but as your primary method of gaming, in the long run, it's not worth it. There's just too many variables, and no, I wouldn't.
Well, the cloud
recommend
could be hacked, right?
it.
Just
So,
like,
Yeah.
and everything could be. You mean like, imagine what it would be like if a hacker got in and just started messing with everything. I mean, it's not very safe per se, and as well as like a gaming experience, you need a ton of extra stuff to just make that thing work.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. These
I mean-
companies get hacked all the time. They try to downplay it a lot, but the reality is, yeah. I mean, I still remember that one Christmas. I think was that 5 years ago, when like Christmas Day, like Microsoft gets hacked, and it was like in the
Yeah.
and all that service that was down like literally for like around 24 hours. Like
It was 6 years ago. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, 5-6 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Like going all like like this kind of and streaming is worse. Because at least with like you just buy digital. I mean, like I said, it with digital, once you download, at least it's on your system. Streaming, you are completely at their mercy. So if a hacker gets in there, you're fucked.
let's talk about the real thing. Do you think they're doing this to actually kind of get on the Netflix bandwagon, where you can share passwords and create profiles, and that way you can game together? Do you think they're aiming for a more diverse culture, or do you think they're just trying to make it cheap and affordable so that you don't have to share passwords?
Your guess would be as good as mine in that regard. I mean,
Probably a little bit of both.
You could go either way. Password sharing is obviously a thing. It's trying to stop that sort of thing is been not successful at all. I don't know if they're trying to make it a pleasurable gaming experience for like social gatherings and online or whatever. But I think that I think they're trying to honestly. I do think they're trying to probably cash in on the whole entire Netflix idea, and make it like, oh, we have a streaming service. You want to be able to play this game? Oh, but you're going to have to do certain things in order to play this game. And it's like, you're going to get add-ons. You're like, oh, but if you act now, you get to play as Boba Fett. But this is a Mario
like
game. Yeah, like for Fortnite or whatever. It's like you get to play, but then like you can take your skin and you can transfer it to Halo and play as Boba Fett instead of Master Chief. I'm like, one, that would be kind of interesting to do, but two, like, why?
Absolutely pointless, because Halo's a first-person game.
Exactly. You don't
people
even
would
get to
do
see
it.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, people would do that shit though. They would.
Yeah, I mean, well, look at all the mods for like Left 4 Dead, but like
Or
this
Skyrim, the Thomas the Tank
Skyrim.
Engine Dragons.
Oh my god, yeah. Or ponies, ponies. Remember DJ? Remember that? Fire spitting, nice breathing ponies.
Ponies.
Not the ponies.
Yeah, we made a video that never got released. That was kind of making fun of all the Skyrim mods and how one guy just panics and just starts screaming.
I'd panic.
Yeah,
I was a person in that world and seeing all that shit. Hell no.
So here's what I'm really looking at it as. Here's where the market, I believe, is. People like Danny. I believe Danny, he's our friend, and he does a lot of creative stuff. But I don't think Danny's willing to spend $500 on a console just to hang out with us. However, a $75 stick that includes a controller with a couple of bucks a month, and I think Danny can join in on a couple of games we do. He can jump in on the Division, or he can jump in on Halo, and he doesn't have to invest a fuck ton of money to hang out with us. I think that's the market.
That does
And
make
honestly,
sense. Like super casual.
super casual people that don't want to spend $500 but still want to hang out with their friends.
It's like
And
going laser tagging.
Yeah. Except you don't get hot and sweaty and I had to kick children through a wall.
Who said that? We can still do that.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Bam!
I think that's the market, and I believe that market is there. I really, really do. What do you guys think?
Well, it's possible. I think it's definitely a market that, especially to the casual gamer who just is like, I really don't do this much extra stuff, and I just want to play with my friends. Yeah, it definitely would be an idea.
Well, yeah. Would it interest you? Like honestly,
Me?
you're the consumer that would be the target audience for this. Would it interest you?
Not really. I got other things. I got better things to do with my time. Sorry.
Ow.
Not that I don't love you guys, but it's just I'm not. I'm only really a casual gamer. I'm not really like into doing all that extra stuff. But that's me.
Fair enough.
It's kind of like my dad. Like, he still enjoys video games, but he only plays on his Game Boys.
Yeah.
You know?
So I mean, like DJ, what do you think, man? Do you think there is a consumer base for this that could happen? For the right price, of course.
Yeah. There is, although it might be an uphill battle, because if you want to go really casual gaming, then cell phones.
True.
that would be honestly be their primary rival. And cell phones, goddamn, cell phone games.
Well, you can also stream Xbox games on your cell phone.
On your Android, yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean,
don't have to buy anything new.
They have the beta app for for iPhone, as you guys can see.
Yeah.
But
Exactly. There you go. It's like why we want to buy this little thing where I can just have a similar experience literally on my cell phone, on the go. So it's like,
I mean, like, for me, of the game I do play, which is a Star Trek Fleet Command, I get all the interaction with everybody that in my alliance and things like that. It's really and I don't have to pay for anything other than my phone. So it's kind of like you're coming across in a situation where you're it's not really that worth it to pay extra when you're already got all that dependent.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like I said, like this is pretty much their answer to the Switch. The portable is like, but on your TV or whatever. Although, I mean, interesting, but at the same time, it's literally one of those that middle part, because like I said, it's like, okay, portable, my phone, TV, I'll just buy a console. I mean, and there's a middle market, like them has said, but I don't think it might. I mean, it could be, but in my opinion, it might not be as lucrative as they believe it is.
They are back. Wow.
Because of because there's like quite a bit of options out there nowadays. They will not be denied, apparently.
Jesus
All right.
Christ. Anyways.
Listen, you sick fucks. Stop emailing. Stop spamming us.
Nah, it's an automated thing. Like, nobody controls that. But
That's okay. I'm still going to yell at it.
Yeah. I do believe there is a middle market, and I do believe that they're like, if so the thing is appeal, right? Like, they have to make this appealing for casual gamers, for people that are going to invest in something that's not their cell phone. So they have to make it appealing, whether it be price or adaptability. And I think this is going to be interesting if they're actually continuing working with it. If not, then I think they should just start concentrating on producing a controller that is going to work with your cell phone more fluently than the ones that they do have now. I think that's going to be way more important.
This one works amazing with my cell phone.
Yeah, because that's the Elite.
Yeah, this is the Elite 2.
Yeah.
It's licensed by Microsoft, but it was designed by people smarter than them.
And I got this one, which is just a regular, half see-through controller.
Yeah.
And like this one does not sync up very well with either my phone or my PC. So that's why I got the cord.
The Elite syncs up with my computer just fine.
Yeah. That and I don't want to buy batteries. So anyways.
Don't have to buy batteries for this.
You got a charging station attached to it?
Yeah.
Comes with it.
Sweet.
Comes with a charging dock.
It's also $200.
Well,
with
treat
that
yourself.
price, it better come with a charging dock.
Yeah.
Better come with a lot for $200.
Pretty much.
Hey, it comes with everything I wanted. Shit.
Yeah, speaking of like cell phones and all that other stuff, so Sony is going to start porting more games, and I called this one, not DJ. I called this one that they're going to start porting more games after the success of God of War. And,
Why did they type it Porting?
I don't know.
Probably because
Oh, Sony and PC sitting in a tree. I got you.
That was stupid. Yeah. So this is funny though, because I did call this, and I did say that this is their foray into this, and they're going to start copying Microsoft and going this hard-ass route. Sony plans to expand significantly into PC gaming, according to an investor briefing published this week. By 2025, Sony says roughly a third of the games in PlayStation's portfolio will come out on PC. PlayStation's first-party portfolio comprises of top flight series, such as Ratchet and Clank, God of War, Uncharted, The Last of Us. It's going to be really interesting to see The Last of Us on a high-end
Metal Gear
PC.
Solid. No, nobody. Bueller.
Well, Metal Gear Solid 5 is already on PC.
Yeah.
So.
But what about 1, 2, 3, 4?
And
also
one is on
2.2 and
yeah, they're on
3.2.
PC, but they're on GOG.
Yeah.
GOG.com. I managed to snag them. I mean, for some reason they took off 2, but I managed to get Solid 1 and 2 on GOG. So they're on there. What I'm interested in is like maybe they'll. Well, that's really Konami, but I want 3. I want to play 3 again.
I want to see them on a higher end PC with an updated graphics engine that's going to keep up with today's hardware.
Well,
think that would
after
be-
I start the new chapter of my life and build my stupid Intel PC, then you'll see.
Traditionally, the PlayStation games have remained exclusive to PlayStation, but over the years, Sony has started to port them over to PC. In July 2020, Death Stranding made it to PC. No waves were made there, and that was the funniest part about it. Everybody was like,
Death Stranding was trash.
it was. Horizon Zero Dawn, though, when this fucking hit, everyone went nuts. I think even I think you got in on it, didn't you, Danny? Like, you were excited for that, weren't you? Like, we talked one time.
Nope.
You were excited for one of these games to make it to PC. We were talking about.
I was excited for shoot, I forgot the name off the top of my head. Dang. Nah, I don't remember.
Days Gone.
I do like. I will say this, that I actually, as much as I like Xbox stuff, I prefer gaming PC in general, because I think it does a lot. Like, if you construct your PC properly, you're going to get a better experience anyway.
Right.
PlayStation, I really, I purchased the first one, the first
Right.
PlayStation, and the whole megapixels thing, and it looks all polygonic and stuff like that. And it's sort of, the weird part was that turned me off on gaming until Xbox came out, and I was like, and then I became, I guess, brand loyal to Xbox and PC. So,
Well, let's
yeah.
not forget that a lot of those earlier games, even PlayStation 1, were very heavily reliant on CRT TVs. I think I had an article like a while ago pulled up about like CRT TVs like versus like high def, even 720p TVs. You know what I mean? Like the way back 360p and 420p or 480p, and how just like how the whole picture was complete if you had it on a CRT TV.
Yeah.
But if you,
Yeah. CRT, you had a great picture, especially like the HD CRT TVs.
yeah.
The only problem was they did not get bright at all.
no, you had to really worry about brightness and
Yeah.
things like that. I know playing Diablo, I was like, I need to like brighten this up a bit.
Yeah.
I can't, and it's not a matter of like, I'm scared. No, it's, I can't fucking see.
Yeah.
It's too dark. So,
Hold on a sec. Trying to find the article I was talking about. And hold on a sec.
Dead man sitting out there
Shut up.
watching airplanes.
So I'm trying. Let's see here. Because I had a very specific article, right? Like,
Did you stack the monitors like that because you missed when you just worked security?
sort of.
now where is that motherfucker going now? I see him. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I remember when I worked security, I would just click the cameras around and full screen the pool camera, and sometimes you just get to sit there and watch people have sex by the pool.
The closest thing I came to security was watching the security cameras when I was working at McDonald's when I was like 16. And going, that guy's not doing nothing. Oh, that guy. Ooh, that chick's
So
kind of hot.
here's an interesting comparison.
Wow.
Is that an IBM laptop?
Yeah. So this is an LCD screen,
Yep.
and this is how pixelated everything is. Like when you look at an LCD screen, I think this is even a 720. It said on the post. But when you look at the monitor here, the CDT, look how smooth it looks.
Yeah, looks pretty smooth.
That's because it's Intel. If Intel made a TV, man.
Intel TV.
DJ,
Intellivision.
say something.
I got none.
Yeah, that man's just
on
mad
this
because I
particular
call
one.
him out on his AMD shit all the time.
Oh man, look what you did.
Right. But yeah, like so this is so interesting, right? Like how the low quality, the CRT type quality smooths everything out, makes everything way more complete. But you come up here, look how fucking terrible this looks.
It looks like MS Paint when you zoom in on whatever you scribbled, and all the lines are like
And all the
cut.
pixels are there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's so fucking interesting, dude. Like, and I think I really wish I could find that fucking article because it was so interesting and it has so many comparisons.
Dude, that would be a cool tattoo. Like one of the MS Paint scribbles where you scribble on it and then fill it with random colors.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a cool tattoo.
So yeah, even here's another one.
I might just get the scribble, and then when I'm bored, I can just color on myself with Crayolas or some shit.
So this is look at this. Look how smooth that looks. That's CS:GO.
Yeah.
But look how smooth it like and this is just a low ass quality monitor. That's all it is. Look at even the text looks so good on this old ass monitor. But if the second you put it on a fucking LCD, this turns into nothing but boxes. So this is so interesting, dude. Like I love looking at this kind of stuff. Can we not? All right. Stop. Okay.
Airplanes.
Is that a fly up there?
There you go.
Or
God,
is that
sorry.
a speckle on the roof?
I'm trying to find like more comparisons, right? Because I really do think this is so interesting on how. I hate you guys.
Oh, come on, man. Well, you know we do it out of love.
Okay, so is there like you know how they have like splitters for USBs, right? And you could plug it into one USB port and have like 6. Is there any
Yeah.
like USB 3 capable splitters available that you guys know of?
Just 3?
No, well, for like USB 3.0.
Oh, I've seen a couple at Best Buy. You probably could try looking on their catalog.
Okay.
Because I don't
Yeah,
know if they
'cause-
have them exclusively at any stores, but I have seen one. Because I had a situation where I needed to expand my USB capability myself.
Yeah.
On my laptop, and I was like, okay. I went and looked online, and they had a USB splitter. They had a couple ones for like USB C, the C drive
Yeah.
part. They also had VGA slash HDMI capabilities. Like I was like, wow, like especially like for people who were trying to use like a laptop on like
Yeah.
a bigger monitor, that the ability to convert like a smaller monitor with that VGA cable to HDMI is like priceless. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
Man, I really
because
would
I
do
just
shit
need
like
one
that.
more USB port on my laptop. God damn it, Intel.
yeah, just grab like I said, just grab one. Honestly, I haven't like the one that I got that had the extra ports was like no more than $20.
Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure because all the ones I've seen on Amazon, they have like the word vomit in the description of it, and I'm just like, usually they only do that if it's a crappy product.
If it's like
be careful
drop
about
shipped from
that.
China and shit.
Yeah.
But moving on, I wish I could find the fucking article. I had it for weeks and weeks and I never brought it to this show. Now I want it and I can't find it. A former Xbox executive warns industry about Xbox Game Pass.
What's wrong with Game Pass?
I don't know. Let's see. Speaking in an interview, Fries compared Game Pass to Spotify and admitted that the subscription service scares him. Why? Well, because of what subscription services have done to spaces like music.
And they're sitting there telling you that they want to go through the cloud. I wonder why.
Okay, so hold on. Let's discuss that idea. What subscription services have done to spaces like music? You mean made music so much easier to discover, stream, and listen to without having to go to the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Idaho, to pick up one tape from a band you sort of heard?
And
On
then
YouTube?
when you realize that that band was horrible, you couldn't pay it back.
Yeah. Like, in all fucking reality, this idea that, oh my god, this streaming services are so horrible. No.
Dude, cremations are non-refundable. It's how
Yeah.
it is.
The spam is back. We know. We already took care of it. Like this, I don't agree with that at all. Like at all. What about you guys?
I haven't had any issues with it, honestly.
Most of the time when I've had interact with anything in regards to Game Pass, it's been fairly straightforward. I haven't had any, like, especially stuff that my daughter uses when she's on the Xbox, Game Pass related. My in-laws, they're all big gamers, and they don't have any issues with it.
Yeah. I actually like the way Game Pass is set up. Cause
Hey, Paul, welcome to the show.
Because Hoobastank up in here.
Because with Game Pass Ultimate, all the subscriptions I need are all in one monthly bundle bill. That's it.
Yeah.
Just done. Like, I think Game Pass is great. I think this dude he's taking his traumas out on the wrong things.
Yeah, because like I said, what they've done to spaces like music, I don't see how that's bad.
Yeah,
I really
don't see it as a bad thing either.
We listened to a couple of songs that were like YouTube fan made songs. One of them was Insane for the Has Been Hotel, and the other one was Fine Print, an Outer World song. Mm-hmm. Without music services like Spotify or iTunes or the iTunes
Even YouTube Music.
or YouTube Music, like those fucking songs would be forever relegated to only be on YouTube and YouTube alone. Mm-hmm. And now I can listen to those fucking songs whenever I want to.
And to take it another step, all of my stuff, all of Dark Charm stuff is on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, things like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to catch all that without being able to, your accessibility for all that stuff is very, very important to growing your fan base. I mean, I don't see a problem with it.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I
like
think the guy's
I
just
listen
got a
to all the
bug.
Dark Charm on Spotify.
I mean, I think the guy honestly just has a bug up his ass.
Yeah.
So let's see what this says. The one thing that they're doing makes me nervous is Game Pass. Game Pass scares me because there's a somewhat analogous thing called Spotify that was created for the music business. When Spotify took off, it destroyed the music business. No, it did not.
How?
No, it
It
didn't.
literally cut the annual revenue of the music business in half. No, it didn't. It cut the annual revenue of record labels in half.
Which is what
Not
you want anyway.
music. Yeah,
Yeah.
not music. No, that's just a false fucking
Yeah,
statement.
because people that like music want the artists to get their money, not the labels that have enslaved them. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, how many behind musics and things that we've watched? Well, I know for me, is being a bit of a music fan most of my life. How many of those stories have we listened to where the record label basically took the artist for everything they had, and they were like multi-billion-dollar bands and artists, and they were getting paid chump change.
Yeah, like the record label be like, here, sign this contract. We'll give you $9 million right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And
You have to
you're
make that
locked
back.
into like, you know, a 4-album contract with no less than 14 song tracks per album. And then you have to do all these tours to make all this money, and you'll get like 9% of your merch sales from shows. Yeah, dude, the artists get screwed over by record labels. That's why big ones make their own. Metallica made Creeping Death. Ice Cube went off and did Lynch Mob. Like, it's the only way to actually get your money from your music.
Aftermath. Shady
The aftermath.
Records.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, it's the only way to get paid.
So let's look at this. It's made people. It's made it so people just don't buy songs anymore. People don't buy songs on iPhone, for example, because why would you? Actually, DJ still does, despite us telling him not to. They're all on your subscription service app. Apple said they're going to take away buying songs because no one's buying them anymore. So we have to be careful we don't create the same system in the game business. These markets are more fragile than people realize. I saw the games industry destroy itself in the early 80s for a completely different fucking reason. Oh my, the early 80s was flooded with video games, video game consoles, video game systems, video game fucking accessories. It was flooded.
Look at the Atari crash. The Atari crash that happened in the 80s. That changed everything for the next 4 to 5 years before the regular Nintendo Entertainment System came out.
And then Nintendo was wasting money on weird shit too, like the Power Glove. Mm-hmm. Like,
It's so bad.
that's playing. Now I'm playing with power, bitch.
No, I'm playing
Like,
with
shut up,
arthritis.
Freddie.
Or
That's the
playing
wrong glove.
with power.
Like,
No, I'm playing with arthritis. Ow.
yeah.
Yeah,
God.
imagine.
I can't even use it.
You have to just like sit here and hold your hand like that so it can see you on the little cameras, and then you fuck kids walking in front of the TV and shit, and now the glove lost signal. Great.
Hey, what are you playing? Shut up. Oh,
Shut up and move! Move! I'm trying to land the Top Gun.
Smack the little one.
I'm
That's
trying
playing
to play
with
Mike
power.
Tyson's Punch Out. I'm using the glove, but it's
Yeah,
not working.
there was. It was compatible with Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It was terrible, also.
It was horrible.
But
Like,
then
only,
Nintendo,
like,
what?
one
Like,
hand would miss.
yeah, like 30 years later, Nintendo fixed it with the Wii, and they were like, "Should we use the glove idea?" No.
No. Put it back in the closet.
Let them hold things.
Put it back in
and
the closet.
then do it.
Imagine one guy walks into the meeting with like a brand new version of the Power Glove. Guys, I think it's time.
He told me I've got no Power Glove.
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
No, come on. Hear me out, guys. It's a new version.
It's a newer version, and it's
You got
straps.
5
It's
seconds
not
before
really a
you're fired.
glove. It's more like a gauntlet now. Okay.
Just get.
Guys, we need ideas.
Wow, really? They're back.
Damn.
They must really think we're losers.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Wow. I saw the educational software business destroy itself in the mid-90s. They literally destroyed a multi-billion-dollar market in a few years. So Game Pass makes me nervous. As a customer, I love it. I love Spotify as a customer. I have all the songs I'd ever want. It's a great deal as a customer, but it isn't necessarily great for the industry. So here's the fucking thing, though. Also in the mid-90s, when SDK kits, or SDKs, so software development kits, wrong button, was so easily accessible because we had started becoming way more modular as the computer systems. So it's not that it's self-destructed, it's just that what was required became much more expensive.
And software changed. Like
Yeah.
the industry changed in the 90s and 2000s. It wasn't the same as it was in the 80s. And that made sense because it's just how everything got streamlined. Technology changed things. Accessibility changed things. The internet changed things. So why are they? I mean, the reason why this guy, I think he's being very irrational in this regard because the industry was going to change regardless of what all that stuff happened.
The industry
I can
has
agree
to
with that.
change, or the industry will die.
Yeah. Yeah. And all it takes is one of them. Or if Amazon or that Google thing we were talking about earlier,
Stadia.
if that was the only one of its kind, nobody else was doing streaming games, nobody else was doing services, it would have changed the industry it would have done it. It would have succeeded, and it would have gone viral. But they were what, 5th, 6th in line? Fucking Steam, fucking
Yeah,
you know,
they were way
PlayStation.
behind on it.
Yeah, they showed up. They showed up to the party when everybody was already drunk. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let's fucking do this.
And now you can get
it, man.
now you can get the Google Stadia dongles with the controller on eBay for like $40.
I got your dongle.
I wouldn't pay $40 for it. I wouldn't pay $40 for it. Danny's dongle, I might pay $40 for, but
Hey, look, you know, there's a reason these bots keep coming back. You know.
oh my god. Anyways, moving on. Because it's such a boomer mentality. It's such a weird boomer mentality.
I'm
you know
wondering
what I mean?
I'm wondering if the guy who wrote that was either paid by someone else to write an article to perceive a different format, or if that guy literally is over 40.
Yeah, because I'm 40 years old. DJ's 106, and I know Danny just turned you turned 40 something, right?
No, I'm gonna be 42 in August. So.
Yeah, and Graverobber's 17. So,
Well,
Man,
I mean,
Graverobber's a youngin.
dude, my dad was born in '63, and he still likes video game stuff. He doesn't have problems with all this dumb shit. Like,
It's the mindset. It has nothing
it's
to
a
do with the
mindset.
person.
yeah,
it's a boomer mindset.
I feel like the
really
guy
is.
that wrote the article heard one person complain and was like, you know what, buddy, I'm gonna write an article about that just for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Hey, listen, I'm on your side about this. Eh?
I'm on your side, guys. What is the that statement gives me the creeps. But anyways, DJ, you're the most boomer minded of us here, man. Like, what do you think about it?
Burn him.
Which media are we talking about? Games, music, exactly.
Both actually.
That was
games,
a
I have
good question, though.
no real problem with it. The game's expensive. As far as music goes, yes, I do have a problem with it. Music's dead. Burn it all. I don't give a fuck.
Dang.
Oh,
Why don't you tell us how you really feel there, DJ?
Come on, DJ. Your music isn't dead.
It's
just
fucking dead. I don't
Music's
fucking-
full.
it's on life support. I'll say that much.
I mean, music is hiding its bite right now.
When that kid up in Canada started releasing his own shit, it ruined everything.
It's hiding its. It's doing a light hammer from Blade 2. Yeah.
It's fucking dead. Look what's number one right now. Jesus Christ.
I have no idea what number one right now.
No, it's the same thing. That boring shit we listened to last week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It really makes no difference. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. And I sit there and I talk to my daughter and I'm like, hey, what are you listening to? Oh, this is they're like, I don't understand the word she's saying. Kind of like the opposite. Now it's like kind of like the opposite of like the parents from Peanuts, but it's like kids going, yo, and I'm like,
Yeah, little tire pump shoelace fire hydrant Lamans.
I was like,
Like,
this isn't fucking Led Zeppelin. Or,
got you with that one, DJ.
Yeah, that was good.
Like, I'm fucking serious. I'm so goddamn tired of all these fucking artists having these stupid goddamn names.
Yeah,
And it always boils down to the same bullshit. Go into any fucking music service, type in Lil, Lil, and just watch the amount of fucking names that pop up. It is so goddamn stupid. Go ahead. It is stupid.
Which is really
stupid.
weird considering you actually come up to someone who actually has the name Lil, but it's short for Lillian. You're kind of fucked. You're like,
Yeah.
there's Lil D. My name's Lil Sheridan, okay?
So I got Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, Lil Nas X, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Durk, Lil Tekka, Lil Peep, Lil TJ, Lil Yachty, Lil Darky.
As opposed to Lil Bo Peep.
Yeah, Lil Bo Peep, you know?
Was he come out on stage with a big old puffy
Yo,
hat
it'd
and
be
go,
even more
I
fun to
need
type.
my...
I'm gonna type Lil
Don't
in
do it,
SoundCloud and see what happens.
Lil is, oh my god, go to SoundCloud, type Lil. Oh my god, your phone is going to set on fire.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I mean, and that's the fucking point. So yeah, no,
Oh, this is a
like,
cute Japanese
it's like
girl.
supporting the music with the streaming service. No, burn it to the ground. Like, get rid of them. I want
And
music, I want
there's-
music to suffer. I
And the
want
sad
it to suffer.
thing is this, like the bands that deserve that type of recognition, they ain't getting nothing.
Well, of course not,
They-
because their names doesn't have the word Lil in it. I can show that one to you, DJ. Lil Hoobstink, you know what I mean? Like
What
Lil
about
Metallica.
Lil
I'm just
Debbie.
waiting for someone to have Lil at the end of their name. Maybe they'll think they're cutting edge.
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
man.
know, dude. We already have usernames like fucking Triple X Tentacion and fucking Takashi 69. Like they're fucking usernames, dude. They're their Xbox gamer tags.
Yeah, like XX DatBoy69. What?
Yeah.
Or my favorite, signature unclear.
Best fucking rapper out there.
Yeah, man.
I'm just waiting for when we get like musicians that just use a Reddit default name,
Yeah.
like Horror Refrigerator,
Horror.
Evil Management 19. What? Like,
Although I'm not gonna lie, I probably would listen to a rapper that calls himself Signature Unclear.
I'd be curious.
Honestly, yeah, because like that's actually a pretty clever name.
that'd be like on the level of like Chameleonaire. Like it's clever. There's something there.
You know what I mean? It's like I probably would listen to like a few songs of that. I mean, whatever. Just Signature Unclear. It's like someone literally taking a piss out of these stupid other names and user handles and all this shit.
Yeah.
Signature Unclear would have to be like one of those Norwegian death metal fucking things. You know, they have like the Vine text. You know what I
Or
mean?
Russian.
Yeah. Or Russian. Russian would be hilarious. Russian would be absolutely hilarious, man.
Hey, listen. Do you hear the new band Signature Unclear?
It's based off that
Signature
one
Unclear
post.
only produces
We're
2
not
songs.
2 songs.
Oh,
That's
no.
all we need.
And they are both covers. One is Rasputin, the other is Putting on the Ritz.
All right, moving on. Moving on. This Reddit user framed their DS after it died, turning the console into a work of art. I read this wrong when I was bringing up the articles. I read this as somebody framed their friend's DS after they had died.
Oh.
And I was like, that is so cool. That is such a trip. That's such like touching tribute.
That's like a wholesome thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would've been-
You're holding on to your garbage now. Come on.
Honestly, Dead Man, that would have been a better story.
Yeah, you know what
It
I mean?
really
But-
would have. Like the guy that turned his dead cat into a fucking quadcopter.
Oh no.
So that way it could actually chase the birds.
Oh no.
Did you ever seen that?
We did. We saw it on this show. We all watched it. Yeah. In a post on Reddit, Wolf 5000 showed off their memorialized Nintendo DS Lite. It has to be one of the most beautiful ways I've ever seen someone recycle an old console.
Oh, please tell me they did it like a scientific examination.
Here we go.
poster. Nice.
Oh, wow.
That's
That
actually really
is
cool.
Very impressive. They
Wow.
just took it apart and displayed it.
Yeah, they like did an exploded illustrated parts breakdown.
Yeah. Look at
Indicated the nomenclatures. That's really cool though. I like that.
Honestly, that would be a very good science project.
that. I'm gonna.
I
hide
would-
this.
I
I'd be
would
cool with
buy
that.
something like that
I'm
for
gonna
my
hide this and
house.
bring up the picture here because we all know what happened last time I opened Reddit on stream, so I have to be very careful.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
buy something like that for my house.
Look at this. It even has all the names: stylus holder, Game Boy Advance slot cover, battery cover. Look at this.
I
don't know
think
what
it
the
would be
69%
really cool
is.
though if he had like a strip on the bottom with the different screws that were used and what the screws are called.
Oh, screws.
Yeah,
Great-
like the
great
different
Robert.
thread pitch and the security heads and everything because you know it's
I-
like,
I-
it's
I think they're
Nintendo.
going a
Called
bit far.
screws.
Hey, details, bro.
Screws.
Well,
When
when your DS Lite dies, you can do this too and include all the screws.
I
at the
don't
bottom.
have a DS Lite.
Oh, then that's your.
I just
problem.
have an enormous penis.
They have the
I'm willing less to lie about it.
No, that is really cool though.
That is cool. Wow.
It looks like what would be at the fucking factory.
It looks like,
Like-
what would be in like the Nintendo Museum.
Yeah, or like in the lobby of like a Nintendo corporate office.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this.
I like
That's
that.
so cool, man. Okay, you know what? That was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, he didn't just like stick a DS in a shadow box, like
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. You know what I mean? Like that's
with like
exactly
a velvet
what I was
background
thinking.
DS.
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
I like the idea that it should have been like a remembrance story. Like This was my buddy Jervis's DS. He died, so I'm honoring him by honoring it.
Maybe it could also be symbolic to the death of his inner child.
I don't know, but the number
So
one
he
comment,
analyzed it and just picked
number
it
one
apart,
comment.
like how
This
you
is
normally.
Yeah, number one comment. This is how I want to be memorialized when I die.
Yes.
A human
Alright.
version would be weird.
Hey, that's kind of like my
like it.
idea. I want my remains scattered at Disney World, but I don't want to be cremated.
Here you go,
Yeah,
Grave.
it's just,
You ever seen Fargo?
yeah,
Like,
that was really cool though. I mean, that is really cool when you love it. When you love a console that much, you know what I mean?
yeah.
When you love a console that much and it's meant that much to you, or it's gotten you through a lot of times, like that is pretty cool.
I think
That's a
I
lot
want to
cooler
do
than I thought it was
something
gonna be.
similar. I want to do something similar with the PS2. Because the
Well.
PS2 helped me get through my teenage years a lot. So
Shoot, man, that would be a big plaque. Like,
hell yeah, it'd be like a 2 foot by 3 foot poster frame.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. There really wasn't a lot in it. Drive bay, control board, some shell. Like there wasn't a lot in it.
Mike
PS2.
fucking Smith, what's up, Mike? Welcome. This article crashed, so we're just gonna take a look at the headline. But
did you
yeah,
crash
that
it?
would be really cool. That is really cool. I don't have a love for a console like that. I don't think. I think
Oh,
maybe
I
the Super
definitely-
Nintendo.
Well, there you go. Do a Super Nintendo. You know what, Dead Man? I'm gonna do that for you.
Oh my god.
Super Nintendo is what you're saying?
I don't know, DJ. Do you have a console you would do that for?
That's a good question.
Well,
Maybe
let's
the
fill the
original
dead
NES.
silence. The original NES? Really? I was thinking you would go Sega.
Yeah, I'd probably do the Genesis.
Yeah,
That
I,
would be
I
on my
love
end.
Sega. I mean, well, Gen 2 I think would be your best for that kind of thing. But yeah, NES, man. I love
The regular NES. That's
yeah, I
a
love
big one,
Nintendo.
too.
I love Sega, but Nintendo's what I started off with, so I'll
Yeah.
complete the circle.
I think the Super NES because I think that one had the most like interesting games from my childhood. You know what I mean? It had Super Metroid, which I've played a million times. It had the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is my favorite Zelda game of all time. Like it had all the fun stuff. F-Zero. Remember F-Zero? Like oh my god, like all the fun shit like that.
Don't forget Mega Man X.
Mega Man X, Mega Man X 2 and 3. Like those were like it probably is my favorite console of all time. And I was gonna buy the little mini one that they released a little while ago, but after I found out it only comes with like 14 games, but they're charging like $100 for it, I was like, never mind.
Yeah, that ain't worth
Better off just making like a Raspberry Pi.
A Raspberry
emulator.
Pi, yeah, and like 3D printing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'd
and
rather
then you
do
can
that.
just stick your emulated games on a micro SD and just have at it.
I'd rather do
Imagine how many NES games or Super NES games you could fit on a 256 SD. Like all
that.
of
All
them.
of them.
Yeah. Like all of them and still have your favorite Pornhub video on it too.
Oh my god! All right.
So you never have to put your controller down.
ever.
You got dead, man.
And then just do picture in picture. Mega Man
Xbox
and help me stepbrother, I'm stuck.
Oh my God! Phil Spencer says he will recognize Raven Software's union. As we know, a little while ago, Raven Software started to unionize after they had been bought out by Xbox because they're no longer under EA and Activision. Or I'm sorry, Activision and Blizzard, so they can unionize,
Yeah, there you go.
and that's cool. Good for them. Good for them. All right, so moving on from that, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Namely because of how much this borrows from Native American lore and how often we know people get Native American lore wrong, or even like have this really old Hollywood concept of what Native American lore is. So PlayStation is pushing forward with a TV and film of Horizon Zero Dawn. What do you guys think?
I don't know what that is.
I've
It's a
never
video
seen
game,
it.
apparently. DJ, I guess you're the only one with some information, so you're gonna have to help me carry this story.
Uh, Interesting. They must really have a lot of faith in this. Although, truth be told, you play the game, you can see the twist coming like a mile away.
Predictability.
Huh?
Predictability.
Yeah, in a sense.
Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse.
That's true. It has been like long enough. Zero Dawn's been off. So yeah, basically, Planet of the Apes. That's pretty much the twist.
Yeah.
Damn, dirty apes, you killed it. It's all gone.
But
yeah. But,
how much this is based on Native American lore? Do you really think they can do it?
Actually.
Yeah. Like without going old Hollywood on it, what do you think?
Interesting. I mean, because it's set in like in the far future where everything's pretty much like reset it in a way. They might be able to get away with it,
Right.
but still kind of a slippery slope. But
Yeah.
if the fan base is there, it'll sell.
Yeah, because we know it did gangbusters on PUC. Like we know how successful it is, but will it translate? You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest question. I guess would be it. Like, will it translate? Like we know that they have had 1 billion scripts for Zelda, for the Legend of Zelda, but it's never been able to translate. And considering how much of this series is based on Native American lore, can they translate it to screen? That's like the big question.
Well, as far as Zelda goes, don't worry. Uwe Boll would have fixed that if he got in the reins. But possibly translate for Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's just one of those. You gotta pretty much have to wait and see.
Yeah. I'm just not. Oh, hey, Neil Blomkamp's involved. Okay, well that gives it a little bit better fighting chance.
I'd say the action should be fine.
Yeah.
Like at least that.
Well, the visuals, the visuals of what he can do with CG is gonna be.
Dude. Like with Chappie was a fucking great movie. A lot of people didn't like it. It was pretty fucking good.
I love that movie so much.
Because honestly, like in Chappie or District 9, it's like spot the CG. Show me exactly where the CG is.
Yeah.
Tell me where it is. Like
even in Elysium, like there are some shots in there where you're just like, how the fuck did you get that on camera?
But then it goes to Netflix,
Yeah.
the studio that can't even hire a Mexican to play Selena. Like, you're gonna hire the Italian chick from Twilight. What?
Oh my god, yeah. Will it survive the axe Netflix is using freely, says Mike. That's kind of the question, Mike. What they did to Cowboy Bebop, the live action, I think was fucking criminal. I think they should have just let the fucking fanboys and the gatekeepers, like our former host, have their fucking conniption fits.
Yeah.
The rest of us wanted it. The rest of us were happy to see this translated into a bigger medium.
Yeah, dude. It's like let the people bitch. You're not gonna please everyone.
No, not even close.
So if you're making money, who cares what anyone else thinks at this point? I liked it. I wish there was more Cowboy Bebop, but there is not.
No. DJ?
Yeah, pretty much.
TJ.
But they were loud, and I guess that's what matters. Just be loud and okay.
I just, I hate it. I don't like it. But I mean, I'm just that's honestly what I'm worried about is how much of that like it really is based on Native American lore and how much they take from it and in the game it's really heavily tackled in the idea that they constantly say this isn't our way. This is something that came way before us. They constantly say it in the game, right, DJ? Mm-hmm. So like they kind of capped that in the game. So how are they gonna do that in a live action setting?
Probably
where they're
the
gonna
same
be
way.
using. You think so? Where they're gonna be
Why
using
not?
like set pieces as caps and stuff like that?
Why not?
I
Say
think
this
it'd
is
be interesting.
before us. This is before our
Yeah.
tribe. This is before our time.
Yeah.
We
That's
have
the only way I can say
changed,
it.
or we've grown, or we've adapted, and then do whatever the fuck you want. Because honestly, who's gonna get mad? A bunch of like random people on TikTok? Like, That's really what it comes down to. That's where that whole "hello colonizer" thing started. So
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. That was such an interesting discussion, but honestly, fuck that guy. I just, yeah, you're right. Like, they could honestly just cap it really early in the series. Like,
Yeah,
that'd be
'cause,
some of
like,
the first lines in the series.
I would like to see a series, whether it be video game or like TV or anything like that. Just say fuck it. We are what we are. Like Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein has been the same game for what 30 years.
40.
Yeah,
It's now
40 fucking years
old.
And what was it like 6 years ago? Certain groups of people were complaining about it.
Yeah.
Oh, way to get political! Now you're killing Nazis. Where the fuck have you been?
Yeah, like that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, that's why I say certain groups of people. Like,
Yeah,
They're
it's always.
morons.
like who feels bad that you're killing Nazis?
Please raise your hand if you've ever felt bad about killing a Nazi in a video game. DJ! Fucking Kraut.
No, there's a-
Moving on!
Okay. I will say this.
These are just boys trying to fend off an American invasion.
No. Where's the button? Fuck me. God damn it. The fuck? Anyways, Jesus Christ. I'm not even touching that, dude.
With a 500-foot pole.
You asked the
No.
question? No.
I will mute you. Jesus fuck. Anyways, God, I'm trying to figure out how to. My God. All right, we lost another awesome person. Ray Liotta is gone. He was the star of Goodfellas. He was
that awesome biker in Wild Hogs.
Yeah, he was the dangerous one in Wild Hogs.
Yeah, dude, I liked him.
He was awesome. Like he was funny, he was intimidating, and he had a really, really good sense of humor about himself. Like he never let himself be taken too seriously, neither in any role or any capacity. And I think this is just a hell of a loss, considering like everything he's done. And like I know everybody's like, oh, he was in Goodfellas, he was in Goodfellas, he was in Goodfellas. I'm like, he was in so much more than Goodfellas.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Narc.
My favorite movie he's always been in was Field of Dreams. I'm a big
Field
Yeah.
of Dreams, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
loved his portrayal of Shoeless Joe Jackson. Loved it.
Yeah.
He was in fucking Hubie Halloween. Like,
He was in a lot of movies.
he's
Yeah.
in a lot of shit. He was pretty cool, man.
And he was a very, very gentle person. We knew that, you know, if you were his fan and you came up to him and were really cool about shit, he would always be nice with you. There was never an issue. I've never heard a fan complaint about Ray.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And I'm really sad to see him go, because he really was like, he was the basis for more than a couple of stories that I've written. You know what I mean? And I really am sad that he's gone. And he was born in 1954, it says. So he wasn't that old, not accordingly.
67, yeah.
So he was in let's see, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Shades of Blue. He was in several episodes of The Simpsons.
And let's not forget the main character of Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yep. He was in Sin City.
Yep.
Let's see, the Muppets Most Wanted, of course. Mob of the Dead. Yellow, that was a really good one. Killing Them Softly, another really good one. That was a really, really good movie. Not a lot of people like that movie. I loved it. There was so much he did. Like this, I'm just looking at his like IMDb page. It is a lot. Of course, he was in SpongeBob, but who the fuck wasn't? I think we've been in SpongeBob.
We probably have.
Literally, I was watching Smoking Aces just when I was smoking. I was watching Smoking Aces when I was getting tattooed, and it was that's one of my favorite movies. It's so fucking chaotic. Revolver is another one he was in with Jason Statham. Another just really chaotic movie. DJ liked that movie a lot. It really is chaos. Like I can't describe it. It's chaos. It's a mental trip. He was John Q. Just Shoot Me. He was in Family Guy. He helped launch Family Guy. A lot of Muppet stuff. Just a lot of Muppet stuff.
Muppets love Ray Liotta.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ray Liotta loves Muppets, so how can you tell me that's a bad guy? You know.
So, from all of us at VT Network, thank you so much for being the tough guy, being the bad guy, being the fucking awesome. And he had one of the most iconic voices too, and I really loved him for that. So, from all of us at VT Network and Dark Charm, I'm sure I speak on behalf of Danny. So long, and good night.
Hasta la vista.
Moving past that though, because that just makes me sad. This is in the title. Willow is coming back.
Nice.
We have a trailer.
Willow,
You idiot,
I love this. Willow was so quintessential to my fucking childhood. I love this. We're getting Warwick Davis back.
Hell
We're
yeah.
actually going to follow up on the idea Willow has grown up. She is now part of a kingdom. She is one of the sorcerers. Willow Elfgood is back. We don't know if Mad Mardigan is going to return, of course, because of Val Kilmer's sickness.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have any speaking roles.
Yeah. However, I wouldn't mind Mad Mardigan being recasted. He's like that important.
Mad Mardigan, yeah, dude.
But who do you
Like,
recast
Mad
him
Mardigan
with?
has
That's
to
the
be in
question.
Ray Liotta, oh shit.
Dude!
So Ray Liotta, not fucking idiot. Like I just like my
Ray
brain took a
Liotta's
left turn and you
Mad
said Ray
Mardigan.
Liotta. Goddamn moron. Val Kilmer. Shit. God, somebody who kind of has the same gaunt face that's a little bit older. You know what I mean? That can like swing a sword. That's in kind of decent shape. Kilmer
What about
was
the
in
dude
Maverick.
that played Darth Maul?
Ray Park.
That's it, Ray Park. That's what I meant to say, not
Park
Ray
is Mad
Liotta.
Mardigan?
Ray Park
Why not?
actually is a decent. That's actually a really good call. He's got the age. He's got the dad bod. He's got the skills for a sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kilmer was in Maverick. In my opinion, he's not doing anything else. Yeah. So let's take a look at this because I am so fucking excited, and I know Graverobber is too. DJ could take it or leave it. Nope.
Hell yeah.
There is a story of a child destined to be an empress, and the unlikely hero who would protect her.
There is a balance between all things. Light and shadow. Good and evil. When that balance is upset, the universe corrects.
Look at the wand! Look at the wand, bro!
The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Into the unknown.
Hell yeah.
That's where we must go.
Hear it? You hear it?
Yeah, dude. Like, a while back, Warwick Davis posted on his Instagram that he was at Disney World checking out the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And I was like, man, if I was at Disney World and I just saw Warwick Davis walking around, I wouldn't be able to control myself.
I
The
wouldn't.
first thing I would do is scream, Willow! And then start going toward him. Like, that'd be the first thing that popped into my mind. So this looks pretty fucking good, dude. I'm excited.
Dude,
for
did
that.
you see the wand? Did you see the
Yes,
wand?
dude.
Yeah!
Oh,
Dude, I'm
and
so
he's-
fucking excited.
If
got his
Burgle
wizard
Cut doesn't
staff.
come back, we riot.
Oh, God.
Burgle
Did
Cut!
they- Burgle cut. And away Our wizard knows where he's welcomed. Yeah, like, I can still do like that's how important that fucking movie was. Come. I'll
The
show
bones
you.
tell me
The
nothing.
bones say nothing. You must embark on this adventure. Yeah, like
Yes.
I can do the accent and everything. It's weird, I know, but that's how much I love this fucking movie and how much it meant to me as a kid.
Shoot, my sister and I still quote from this movie every once in a while. Like, I stole the baby from the stupid Daikini while he was taking a pee-pee. Like, I'll just randomly come out with stuff like that. Like, and she'll do the same thing. And it just, we loved this movie as kids. And when I found out that they were actually, at first that they were finally releasing this as a series, I was like, nah, they're not going to do that. I hope they do, but they're not. Turns out they are, and I'm like, now they're actually going to put like CGI to it and make it look as good as it can. I'm just wondering if Ron Howard is going to come back and do any directing work for it.
Well, let's run down this list real quick. Warwick Davis returns as Willow. Joanne Whaley will reprise her role as Sorsha. Joining them are newcomers Ruby Cruz, who plays Kit Sorsha, Erin Kellyman, who plays Jade, Kit's best friend, who grew up in an orphan in a castle and is trying to become a knight, Ellie Bamber, who plays Dove, a kitchen maid in love with Kit's brother. Additionally, Warwick Davis's real daughter, Annabelle, will star as Willow's daughter in the show. Willow will be executive produced by Jonathan Kasdan.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
That's a good
Ron
one.
Howard called it. Wendy Miracle from Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy, also from Star Wars, and Michelle Rejwan, also from Star Wars. So these guys are going to have some fucking budget behind them.
This is going to be an epic thing, dude.
I love this, dude. I love this.
And we got Hocus Pocus 2 coming out this year, too.
And
man.
Hocus Pocus in fucking October, bro.
Dude.
What a fucking time to be a kid from the 80s, man.
Hell yeah, dude. This is
DJ,
the best
like,
time to
say
start a new
something.
chapter of your life.
Let me
like,
tell
for
you.
real.
Let me tell you this: if one project was ever announced, I would totally flip my lid. And if it was a real Voltron movie, I would be like, Lion Force Voltron. I'd love it.
Yeah.
Added all
DJ.
this stuff. I'd be like, hell yeah.
DJ, saying something, man. Chime in.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be like another movie, not a series. If
Right.
that's the case, I wonder how long it's going to last. Will it just be
Last
like
as
a-
long as it. I mean, like at this point, I mean, wouldn't it be like if it gets good ratings, if there's people watching it,
Well,
who says
yeah.
how long it can last?
Well, that's true. It's just, when you look at this kind of stuff, are people going to bitch? She's like, oh, but
this
this
is
happened
nothing
in
like the
Willows. This doesn't
original
make no
movie.
sense. What was that?
I feel like the Willow fan base is probably less worried about the consistencies and just more pleased by the fact that they're getting a continuation.
Again, if Burgle Cut's not in the movie, we riot. That's how.
I don't think he's alive anymore, like, sadly.
Oh, well, then give him his son, Burgle Cut's son.
Burgle
Damn
Cut
it,
2.
Burgle Cut 2.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's why I'm kind of worried because I did watch Willow as a kid. I mean, very very enjoyable film. It was hard when I was watching this trailer. It was hard for me not to squeal. I mean, Damien was doing plenty of that, but I squealed when what's his name waved the wand and it started glowing. I like mentally squealed. I was like, but I gotta calm down, Dead Man's doing plenty of that already. But I am worried. Like I said, a lot of times when it comes to streaming service, these fans seem to have like a lot more power when it comes to streaming shows than regular TV. So it's like, oh, we don't like this about Willow. So we're just gonna cancel all that, like freaking Cowboy
It was
Bebop.
one movie. I mean,
Well, that's the
literally,
thing, though. Cowboy
they
Bebop
can
was
expand on
Netflix.
a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop was Netflix, though. This has the fucking unstoppable power of the mouse. So people can complain all they want. As long as Disney's getting their numbers, they're not going to stop.
I think this is one of the only times in history I will take to social media to defend this brand. This is one of only a few brands I'm going to actually defend, and Cowboy Bebop was one of them. Yeah, Willow, yeah, I'm throwing down for Willow. I'm going to break some fucking teeth over this because I like you guys saw, man. You guys saw. This is one of the reasons I got into swordplay. Believe it or not, was to learn how to use the different swords that were characterized in Willow, including the sawback blade.
That's the one
and
I like.
and the gauntlet striker.
Yep.
I actually learned how to use those, and DJ can attest. He was there. Were you there when I learned how to use the sawback?
I wasn't there when you learned to use it, but I did watch you actually show what you knew.
Oh, okay.
Because you did have one.
Yeah. Who's really surprised that I had a sawback blade?
Nobody here.
So that's how important this whole thing was to me, and I'm gonna break some teeth over this one. I really am. I will go to bat for Willow, and especially since Warwick Davis is back. Like, I like, even if Mad Mardigan doesn't make it, if we see like his son,
Or at least hear a legend of him at one point.
Yeah, I want Mad Mardigan involved somehow. But, you know, I wonder if they're going to keep the word peck.
Out of the way, Peck.
Because, DJ, you remember this, dude, when we were in high school, there was something, when Willow was re-released, like, I think it was like the 15-year anniversary, when Willow was re-released, it was 2003, when it was re-released, there was a lot of internet buzz around that time that was like, the word peck? Oh my god, this is so horribly racist. This is racist as fuck. And me and DJ were like, we're minorities. Nobody asked us. How is this racist, dude? Like, nobody ever said either, did they?
Yeah, no, man. Just decide that was racist. I was like, what the hell?
Right. That's like me all of a sudden starting a social media trend about how the word muggle should be canceled because it's racist and exclusive. Like,
like the modern equivalent, like, it was so ludicrous at the time. The modern equivalent of that peck being racist was nowadays it's the OK symbol being like something for like white supremacy now. Like, what the fuck?
what?
That's a generational thing.
Yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Yeah.
I always knew that if you did this and you turned it upside down, you get to slap somebody.
Yeah, no,
What's
like
really gone?
there was a troll. Yeah, there's a troll that was like saying, "Oh, but like, you know, like it was completely like a joke. It's like, you know, this means like, you know, white supremacy and shit like that." So it's like, and he like
does it have something to do with like the 3% thing?
No.
No.
So the whole story, like the entire story, and I verified this, was a few years ago. This guy on 4chan kind of wanted to see how far he could take a rumor. So he started a post and actually did like a whole bunch of photoshopping and stuff like that, and photoshopped a bunch of people doing this, and started the rumor that this meant white power. Like, this is the W, this is the P.
See, this is why we can't have nice things, Pepper.
So that's just it, right? So he wanted to see how far it could go, and everybody was in on the joke on 4chan. Everybody was like, see what you're doing. But then actual white supremacists picked it up and was like, yeah, that is what it means. And the guy on Reddit was like, or not on Reddit, on 4chan was like, no, hold on. Hey, that was a joke. Hey, bro.
Totally what it means.
No, stop him. That's exactly what happened. Like, this guy was
I
like,
created a monster.
yeah, dude. It's like with Jeff Holiday and Kyrgyzstan. I know you guys heard of Kyrgyzstan and how that was a weird alt-right thing. And Jeff Holiday started it as a fucking meme, and it got out of hand. Like, it was just weird.
Yeah, and it's going on even to this day. Like, I think it was like over in Washington. I think like there's like some kind of like blockade with like the cops. No, I mean, it was Washington, like somewhere around the area. It was like they're saying it's like white endangerment or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like, and like a bunch of cops stormed the protest. Like, one of the cops goes like this. Like, and when the protest's like, yeah, this guy know what he's talking about. Yeah, like, I'm gonna fuck my cousin now.
I think the worst one
What the
was,
hell they're talking about?
yeah, I think like the worst one was when there was a cop in full gear full gear, baklava and everything, gloves and everything. And he did this, but he was doing this to the cop across the street. And the white nationalist guy was like, "Yeah, this guy's on our team." He took off his glove. It's a black guy. And he was.
funny.
Did you see the clip?
Yeah, I saw
Did you
that.
see the clip, dude? Yeah, color guy. Who made the colored god colored? Like, it was that level of insanity because he went over like arm around the cop and everything. The cop does this. It's a black guy and just literally shoves the guy. And like the guy tried to play it off like it was cool. Like he stumbled into like 3 people and he was like, "Yeah, anyways." And I was like, "Yeah." But yeah, it was stupid. It was all stupid. It's all fucking dumb. Some kind of origin of the Proud Boys. Yeah, we don't know, Mike. Like it's all goddamn dumb. But moving on from that, though,
I'm gonna start a random internet rumor now.
yeah, see how far you can take it.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Honestly, it's the kind of chaos that I crave.
Yeah. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is a nightmare reimagining of Winnie the Pooh.
So this is a real thing. I thought that was a meme.
This is a real thing because the copyright for Disney and Winnie the Pooh has officially expired.
So now it's officially imminent domain.
license.
Public
Yep.
domain.
Oh man, so does that
Wait a
mean they're
minute,
going to
wait,
slow down the Winnie
Wait,
the Pooh
and
theme
Disney
song?
allowed it? They didn't renew it?
Disney's whole copyright thing has gone out the window. It's been rebuffed. And like I forgot who it was, but after the last, I think it was Snow White. After it lapsed, they couldn't renew it because a judge where they went to go renew these licenses was like, "Yeah, you're not doing another 180 years or some bullshit. Like you're getting the standard, what everybody else gets."
So
And
does that mean, I'll bet you for the trailer, they're just going to take the Winnie the Pooh theme song, slow it down, minimize it, and have it sung by an indie singer who sings in cursive.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
I know there's a
gonna
trailer.
murder fucking Piglet.
You know, it's gonna have like some like female vocalist, of course, because I guess female vocalists are creepy when you slow the music down.
Bring
It's
in
gonna be
Billie
like-
Eilish. We'll love it.
Oh, you. No, thank you.
Hey, I'm okay with Billie Eilish.
I
Like,
don't like her.
she's
I
not
just think
bad.
she'd work for this. That's all.
I mean, you're
It
not
had nothing to
wrong.
do with the liking.
You're not wrong. Like you're not wrong.
Just be all depressing, like, I've got no love for bears. I've got no pigs in a blanket. And then just have her go.
Yeah, just have her write an original song. You know, when you grow up, everything is gone. The world turns dark. Murder everyone.
Yay.
Or however her music goes. But yeah. Like I'm absolutely
Funny,
neutral to Billie Eilish and her music. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It exists and I allow it. Like-
it annoys me.
You know what annoys me? Charlie Puth.
Yeah. Alright, so I think I found it. So let's check this out.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Is that a Supra?
Nope. All right. God damn it.
Oh my god. That if that's Piglet, that's like Razorback and Piglet mixed together.
That's kind of cool though. At least Piglet's an actual like wild boar. Like
Makes sense at this point.
I'll take that fucker out with my AR-15 and a pit bull.
Bacon, baby, here we come.
Here
So
it
apparently
comes.
it's just teasers.
Oh no, they're back. Everyone here is to F with you. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Oh,
Why-
Disney,
why
find a way to
us?
get this. Find a way to get the copyright back, please.
I mean, I was never really interested that much in Winnie the Pooh, even as a kid.
My
I-
wife is.
When I was a kid, I enjoyed
No.
I don't know,
touch
but
the
as
bear?
a kid, I didn't get into the weird it's weird that I didn't get into regular stuff that like the kids got into. Like I never really liked Winnie the Pooh. I never really liked the Muppets.
Oh, I love the Muppets. But
I
love
Winnie
the
the Pooh,
Muppets.
not so
I
much.
didn't like Peanuts, the cartoon, like stuff
I
like
like
that. It
Charlie
just
Brown.
wasn't my vibe. I
Being
liked
from El
Power
Paso,
Rangers.
You kind of have to.
I liked Power Rangers. I liked Star Trek: The Next Generation, and I liked horror movies.
We like them
So-
too.
Yeah, but I mean, I was like 4, 5, 6 years old, and I didn't want to watch like Rugrats. You know, I wanted to watch like Voyager.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. It's just been announced. We don't have a release. We don't have a release date. We don't have a release date or anything. So moving on from that,
Disney, get
click
this
the
stuff
link.
back. I don't want to
Oh, my Lord.
this thing. Disney, get that copyright back somehow.
I say fuck it. I
No.
say fuck it.
No.
Just destroy everything that's
Let's
nostalgic
burn
that
it
makes
all.
people comfortable.
Burn it all. Why are we
Disney's big
speaking
enough.
Chinese now? Mike, stop clicking things. Deading that. Moving on. So, Jesus. Moving past that, Depeche Mode keyboardist Andy Fletcher has died. He passed
is
away.
Depeche
Lost him.
Mode?
Depeche Mode is a group.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look at, why can we read this one? Why can we read this one but not the other one? I don't understand it.
Because the
Because
Rolling
Rolling Stone.
Stone's probably a little better than.
Well, no,
we-
usually like Rolling Stone, it's like, oh, you have to subscribe to read the article. Same thing with like New York Times. Like,
yeah. Andy Fletcher.
ooh, K-pop sale.
Shut up. Co-founder and keyboardist, a beloved synth-pop fan, Depeche Mode has passed away at the age of 60. They announced his death Thursday on social media. Rolling Stone has confirmed the cause of death was natural causes. At
Well,
60?
You know, when you get hit by a city bus, you're naturally gonna die.
We are shocked and filled with overwhelming sadness at the untimely passing of our dear friend, family member, and bandmate, Fletch. Fletch had a true heart of gold and was always where you could, always there when you needed support, a lively conversation, a good laugh, or a cold pint.
Personal Jesus.
Our hearts are with his family, and we ask that you keep them in your thoughts and respect their privacy in this difficult time. Wow.
That's not even one of their better songs. There's a lot of good stuff that Depeche Mode. In fact, Depeche Mode's actually going to play a big part in an upcoming series.
Yeah.
So
that sucks, man. Thank you, though, Fletch, for being a part of an awesome fucking band. Especially, like I said, it's just a good time to be a kid from the 80s, but we're losing these folks, man. So, for everyone here at VTNetwork and Dark Charm, so long. Good night. DJ, what the fuck, bro?
What?
Alan White, Yes drummer, also has passed away. What? Are we doing another memorial show? What the fuck, dude?
Hey, it's not my fault. People die.
I'm
I
blaming
mean, sometimes
you.
it is.
Yeah, I'm blaming you.
it's all DJ's fault.
He was 72 years old. He passed away. This one is a little bit more niche, though, because you have to kind of be a weird music snob to know who Yes is.
I mean, I love
Yeah.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
That song is wild, and I love it. Yeah, dude.
He recently celebrated the 40th anniversary of his marriage to his loving wife, Gigi. He passed away peacefully at his home. That sucks.
I mean, at least it was peacefully. Like, he didn't die in a fire.
And he didn't go to McGee's.
We don't know that yet.
We don't know that yet.
Like, god damn it, though. Well, we have been running for a little while, and I kind of skipped over everything with the whole voice acting thing, but I think we can do that on the post show. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to hang out for the post show, I'm just trying to get this position
I've
right.
only got 2 minutes worth of videos to share on the post show anyway, so.
Is that your sex tape? Oh.
No, that would be more like
Oh.
16 seconds.
You want to push the button, Bubba?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Yep.
Was that like a false? Was that like a false start?
No, he
Or
just
false
wanted to
end?
fuck with me.
I just wanted to fuck with him.
So we have a tradition around here of our guests, of course, helping us sell the Patreon. Danny, would you mind?
Well, then, yes, I think I will. So, you lovely people listening, you have 3 chances. 3. Not 3, but 3.
Nope. Oh.
So you have the First Blood tier if you want to contribute to VTN and give these hardworking people your money. We have the First Blood tier. It's $1 a month. Gives you producer credit on every episode. Marine Mental Minute with our main man, Graverobber. And a minute with DJ himself. So if that's not enough for you, if just $1, you're like, oh, I want to give more, baby. I want to give more to VTN. Well, this is the way you could do it. Go into the UAV tier and say, hey, I'm going to give you $2 extra a month. What's the problem with that? All right. So you're going to get your producer credit again on every episode. Plus, you get access to the post show released every Wednesday. Also, a minute with DJ and your Marine Mental Minute. But you know what? Screw that $3 stuff. What happens with Praise you too, Mike Smith. Praise you too. All right, listen. We're going to go back to the number. $3 is not enough. Let's go with 5. 5 smackaroonies. $5, all right? So here we're going to do, that's your airstrike tier. I'm going to see Maverick in his F-18 coming down and just destroying everything. Whatever. But this is exactly what is. Feel the power, yes! So.
Amen. Praise Jesus.
Yes, so at $5 a month, you get quality access to the monthly movie roast, access to the post show every Wednesday, your name read out loud at the end of every episode, producer credit on every episode, stickers each month. What are you going to do with stickers? Stickers are everywhere. Giveaways every 3 months, a minute with DJ and your Marine Mental Minute. It is by far the best thing you could do with money, except for, buy cocaine or something.
That's a good investment. All right. So thank you very much for that.
No, I can't do Nick Cage, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is a very weird exclusive for VTNetwork. I don't know what the fuck it is. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a preview in the post show. So if you want to hang out and find out what that's about, we're gonna be doing that. But before we move on with that, why don't you? Do you get a discount because no DJ minute? I don't know. There really hasn't been a minute with DJ for a while. I think he's asleep.
Wait, people actually listen to it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I even fucking listened to it, dude. What the hell?
I listened to it.
I thought no one listened to it. I was like, no one cares. I was like,
well, dang.
So are you going to start catching up with those? You're like 5 or 6 behind.
oh, well, okay, yeah. I mean, people actually listen to it. Yeah, I'll catch up with them.
Yeah, people listen to it, Bubba. But before we get to the merch, Danny, tell everybody how they can find you and where all your stuff is.
Well, you can find me at Dark Charm Media on Facebook. It's also on Instagram. You basically just find me. You'll see me. I'm not, but mostly it's just Dark Charm Media on Facebook. You'll also be able to find the Dark Charm Media radio shows on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your main podcasts. That's about it.
Awesome. And in case anybody wonders, yes, all of us are involved in Dark Charm now, all 3 of us. And we did a preview for an upcoming show that's going to be on Dark Charm called Off the Cuff, where we kind of go behind the scenes and talk about characters, voice acting, writing, so on and so forth. Mike Smith says Dark Charm is very good. I love it. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Really enjoy making it for you.
We appreciate all of our fans.
So, DJ, tell them where they can buy our shit.
Is this Graves thing?
No.
Come on, DJ. I want to feel the power.
Yes, DJ, do it like a preacher.
Oh my God.
Oh, you want to feel the power, huh? Well,
do it.
I'm afraid there's only like one certain type of power that I can only provide. I mean,
Nintendo power.
Yeah.
Please be Nintendo power.
Well, I'm thinking more of the Fuhrer,
Dude,
or
it's
you know,
Nick
the father.
Cage.
Stop.
You know, it's like, you know, the Blitzkrieg power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but,
DJ.
Okay.
Yes.
Martin Luther, it dude.
at red at red at redbubble.vtnetwork.com. That's right? That's Redbubble.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Redbubble dot VTNetwork.
VTNetwork.redbubble.com.
See, that's why I
2
asked
years.
before, so I
2
got it
years,
wrong.
DJ.
What? That's why I asked you. But didn't he nod? Great. Didn't he?
Because
say,
you
like,
said
yeah,
it
that was
right the first
Didn't he-
time.
Yeah, you said it like that, DJ, the first time, and then Deadman goes, yeah. So
I'm handling everything else.
Yeah,
Anyways,
so like no,
keep
no,
going.
like, no. So.
you know what, Deadman? Just watch your airplanes. Guys, go to Redbubble and search for VT Network, all right? Continue.
Yeah.
please.
So you see on Redbubble here, you get a bunch of. Oh shit.
Bong.
you get
so
abused.
Hello,
So you
it's
see
karma.
wait. Yeah, right over there.
right there.
Yeah. So yeah, you see a bunch of shit
Damn.
with hats and
Why don't you tell us
shirts
how we reveal?
and more shirts.
Yeah.
Lots of shirts. I didn't realize there was this many shirts. Oh, there we go. Like some phone case. Yeah, some phone casing. And a plant thing. And I don't know what the hell that is.
I think it's a bag.
Is it? No, the
Yeah.
one in the upper, sort of semi-upper right-hand corner. Is that a mouse
Oh,
pad?
this one's a bath mat.
Oh,
Oh, right here. This one's a bath mat.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
This
there
is
you
a
go.
clock. This is a bath
Clock. My God, we're jipping people.
mat. Jesus.
Put a sticker on the
But yeah, pay for our cheap shit. There's a bag, you know, you could get a duffel bag. We want a duffel shit, you know, and some.
Look at them
socks.
socks, man. Look at them socks.
Yeah. Check out the socks.
Isn't that
you know?
quality socks?
Dead man. It's secondhand. Dead man wears them, but you can buy it off them. I mean, you know, we're not gonna judge.
I know nobody has feet my size.
And
Can-
th-
Wait a minute,
there's
hold on. What's your shoe size?
14.
I wear the same size shoe.
You liar.
I am not a liar.
Oh, and there's a picture frame over there. I think. Yeah, right there. There's a picture frame.
It's a framed art print.
Yeah, see? Yeah, cheap shit.
Oh my god.
My God,
Okay.
yeah, you people should spend your money on better shit. I mean, look at
Okay.
this.
VTNetwork.redbubble.com. All
You
right.
put me on the spot, I'll fucking beat you down, bitch.
This fucking guy. It brings you down too, man. You're sinking
Yeah,
the
you,
ship. that
you
you're
I
don't
on.
look
care.
any better.
I don't care. I will bring it down as long as Dead Man goes with me.
Anyways, can the bags carry Cyclone B? Pretty sure they can. Can you put a sticker on a Panzer? You can always put a sticker on a Panzer. Nobody minds. I want to thank Paul Schroyer, the Magic Squirrel Network, for keeping us on and keeping us going and playing and peddling pep hot dogs. I also want to thank the producers of VT Network. That's Lophus, this asshole, the Graverobber, the Ragin Caucasian, Cheyenne, Carol, Sheri Finks, Ashley, Mike fucking Smith, and Donnie Hengel. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys very, very much. I have everything ready to go for the stickers this month. I just haven't fucking gotten to them because with the holiday, they shortened the hours of my post office and they're not open Monday. So they weren't open yesterday and they're not open Monday. So I'm like, okay, cool. I know what Zyklon B is, Mike. Anyways, fucking hell. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for everybody for interacting. We might be adding the Dark Charm Facebook page to stream on that as well to have just as many avenues for you guys to watch as possible.
Even more spam bots.
And even more weird sex spam bots because we're all losers who need to get laid.
I mean,
Golly.
I know I am.
Yeah. Well, with all that said, though, we're going to get the fuck out of here and go have some fun on the post show. So say goodnight, DJ.
Good night, DJ.
Love it.